Well, hi there. Welcome. I'm glad you're here at my channel. This is Carol, the other wise woman, and you have come to my intuitive and interpretive reading of the prevailing energies that will be with us from the new moon on the 20th of February 2023 until the full moon on March the 7th of 2023. This is for entertainment purposes only. Any resulting enlightenment is purely coincidental and unintentional. So let's see what's in store for us for this next moon cycle. Maybe appropriately enough, we have the moon card from the Wisdom of the Cailleach deck. We have the Ten of Bows, Responsibility from the Wildwood Tarot. And we have Alder as our Celtic tree ogham energy. Now, what immediately stands out for me is responsibility. This is a time when we will either choose to take on responsibility or perhaps have some extra responsibility demands put upon us, and not just for ourselves. As you see, the character here in this card is really on his way up to the settlement, up to the community, atop the hill. So it's a long and challenging route for him, and he is bearing a burden, but it's not one to be shirked. So if you find yourself with some added responsibility, be sure to carry it through, because it will benefit not just you and your sense of integrity, but also your community, your family, the world, whoever else you are bearing this for. This may also be a time to examine your responsibilities. What maybe haven't you been fulfilling that you've agreed to do? And what have you fulfilled? Maybe a little time for assessment and decide what you can take on and what you can let go. Now, Alder energy is often associated with the spiritual warrior. It's a protective energy. It can help us face changes and challenges that arise. And so in this case, I think the challenge that many of us will be facing is tied to a sense of responsibility. But Alder gives us strength. It gives us strength by bringing a balance. Alder is associated with both fire and water being a feminine energy, fire being a masculine energy. It contains both. Interesting fact about alder, it's a wood that becomes stronger in water. So it has, at least to our ancestors, it had this very unusual, almost mystical property. Now, the moon card speaks of dreams and intuition. Her eyes are closed. What she's seeing and how she's moving forward is through the information she's getting through her intuition, through her third eye, since her physical eyes are not open. So moon tells us to trust our inner guidance, trust that wisdom. But I think in this case, the aspect of the moon card that's the most important is the idea of cycles. Alder has a little bit of this too. The moon is about knowing what cycle you're in, what phase of life you're in. Put simply, it's like, do you need to rest? Do you need, or are you strong and alert and awake, and it's time to be active? do you need to pull back a little bit? And so I think this is a card urging us to be aware of our personal cycles, and also moderation in the sense of taking responsibility and going on this journey up the hill. We also need to know when it's time to take a step forward and when it's time to sit down and take a break. Not shirking the responsibility, but not overdoing it so that we hurt ourselves and are unable to fulfill the responsibility that we've taken on or that has been put upon us. So there may be some challenges ahead during this cycle of new moon to full moon, but as long as we remember to keep everything in balance, we will get through it. We will get through it with benefit for our community, for our world, and we will feel stronger and more satisfied with ourselves for having lived up to the responsibility. So, there we go. I think I will leave this reading at this point. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you being here. If you would like a personal reading from me, please contact me at otherwisewomanccp@gmail.com, and we will discuss the particulars. Also, please like this video, share, and subscribe to my channel. And until the full moon, I wish you all ease, success, and strength in handling your responsibilities. I will see you again in a couple of weeks. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.